You might have heard somewhere that wind turbines are terrible for birds. But there's another kind of flying thing that's having trouble with wind turbines too: military jets. For years, the airspace over the remote region along the Texas-Oklahoma border has been used to train pilots and jets, sort of like a driver's ed for pilots, according to the commander of the 80th Training Wing at Sheppard Air Force Base. A year ago, the military got wind of a proposed wind farm being built there and joined some state officials in trying to fight against it. Alas, they lost the fight. The wind farm got built, and more keep cropping up. Now, Wired magazine reports that the turbines are interfering with pilot training, and the Air Force is not happy. They say they've already had to close 3 of 12 low-flying training routes because of the wind farms, and they fear they're going to have to close more soon since more turbines keep going up. And the pilots at Sheppard Air Force Base are not the only ones facing this issue. Military officials in North Carolina, Tennessee, and New York are facing similar issues with wind farms. In California, the military is trying to declare the region in the Pacific Ocean from Big Sur to the Mexican border off limits to offshore wind farms. And since these fights are happening at the state level, they aren't getting a lot of press. We're not hearing about them. And they're not anything new either. The Pentagon set up what they call a siting clearinghouse back in 2011 to work with wind developers on the issue. Last year, they reviewed almost 800 wind farm proposals, and they're not just rejecting them all either. Many believe the whole fight between the military and the wind farms has a lot less to do with national security and more to do with the fossil fuel industry and its lobbyists. But the thing I found most interesting about this story is that it shows just how much the wind farm industry has actually been growing and doing so quietly. And the turbines interfering with the pilots at Sheppard Air Force Base are currently generating a full third of Oklahoma's electricity, along with 17% of the power in Texas, which is really impressive. The reality is that we're moving toward more renewable sources, and we will continue to move in that direction. The actual, real, quiet growth of renewable energy sources makes all the screaming and politicking about climate change look a little bit more like a bunch of hot air.